Well, it may be a bit soggy, but that certainly hasn't deterred this fan base. A great crowd on hand to battle the raindrops at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Jaguars of Mexico City taking on the Tennessee Titans. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys took full advantage, he said, of the late season bye. They are rested, ready for the stretch run to close out the regular season. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the former #1 overall pick from the University of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. This defense for the Jags, very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. It's Josh Allen that'll be orchestrating the offense, a 6'5" quarterback from Wyoming.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To the air, Allen. Pass taken in by his... tight end, and he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties, and then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
That's caught downfield. It's Lane. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Allen now looks to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now Allen. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
First and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. First and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. They'll try again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's third and goal at the 1. Allen now on third and goal. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Jaguars will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Titans offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently second in that category. The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down. You look at this Jaguar defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the number 1 overall offense in the league.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
19, start.
Now Ward. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
On now is the Titans punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. Right. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
319.
Right back to him on 1st down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now they go screen. It's complete. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down.
Allen. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And in inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
That's another Mexico City first down. A gain of 12. First down, Jaguars.
Throwing now is Allen. This is caught. And the Jaguars are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
And again, it's Allen. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point attempt to come here. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. That time, a 6-play drive. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
26-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. But, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Check. Ready.
The run straight ahead with Genty. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go.
Once again, it's Genty. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Go. Ready.
And they'll go on the ground. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Abdul Carter, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Already up 2 touchdowns. How about that drive killer of a sack there to add to their good play? This offense coming away with no points now when some kind of score was desperately needed.
On now is the Titans punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. The Jaguars offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's building his case for MVP consideration with each passing week. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 41 yards.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. It delivers a big play here for this offense.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Here's Allen to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's got room. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. With touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the try here for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. Well, it wasn't a one-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 7. Up the middle, it's Genty. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
They'll try to run for it with Genty. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. On now is the Titans punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That's taken at around the 40. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. First down, they'll go to the ground attack. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
L'Jarius Sneed on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 40.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. On play action, Allen. He's got his receiver, Lane. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They brought in a heavy set on third down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation, and sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
2nd and 9 at the Titans' 27-yard line.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. To throw, it's Allen. And incomplete on the deep ball. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball. His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And it is caught. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great play there. 26 yards. And the Jaguars take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Now the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it culminates in a Jags touchdown. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
To throw, here's Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The Titans going to use... the first of their timeouts.
That's good.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Ward. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
16 more yards. That's another Titans first down.
Throwing is Ward. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. To throw is Ward. Wide open receiver, complete. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Let's go. 60 by.
To the air again, Ward. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Throwing now, Ward. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Jaggoufs as the first half is winding down. And the Titans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. It's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they're broken.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
A final shot before half for Allen. For the left side, it's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our look at the NFL starts now. It begins in the mile-high city of Denver. The Broncos at home to take on the Chargers in the
forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. A good-looking return set up here. The Jaguars offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
319, go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Allen going to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. Give them the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And they're going to speed things up here.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. From the gun, it's Allen. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Lucas Van Ness in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Now Allen. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they stop him short of the first, as he can only get to the 20. Allen going to go on 4th down. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Jaguars take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. So that one a long 11-play drive, and it culminates in a Jags touchdown. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Looking to put a drive together. Play action. It's Ward. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ward. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. A nice throw there for a good game and a first down.
52 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Another Titans first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
If there's another stop, one of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. 3rd quarter action. Operating from the gun. Moore. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. going to make it 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken at the 18. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things. I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. Here's Allen. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 3.
Allen now looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a chance 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Jaguars 1st down.
Throwing now is Allen. Now bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. It's picked up by the Titans. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now Ward. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
That's a gain of 7.
3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Come on. Set. 18, come.
Operating from the gun. Moore. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Well, I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Back now in Nashville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Breaking down at the 49. And quickly they get to the line. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 101 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Jaguars 1st down. first and goal at the 10-yard line.
Oh, how about this on first and goal? On this one, it may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
It's a gain of
Only a yard that time, second and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Jags add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Now the try here for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drives 7 plays in length. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and then trying to hit the reset button starting to
Jalen Carter, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. From the gun, Ward. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. Left side, he finds Pierce. And he will have a Titans first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8.
2nd and a couple.
2nd and 2.
Come on. Set.
They'll go. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Jags grab it. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And with that last run, he's going to move past the 1,500-yard mark in rushing for the year as he continues his climb up the single-season rushing charts. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. From the 21, here's a 2nd down and 9. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
First and goal at the 4-yard.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and goal situation.
Hey, hold. Look out.
To the air, Allen. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues. Well, this has been another impressive display by this undefeated team, Charles, and it looks like they're going to stay that way after this one.
Yeah, one of the league's best offenses. They stayed on brand in this contest because they continue to look good at what they do. Just added a late touchdown. Now they're really hammering home just how good they've been all year long, letting the rest of the league take notice.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Titans set and ready to go on offense. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
And this is where coaches sometimes fall into different camps. Your guy just fumbled. It led to a touchdown. Do you stay with him or do you put him in the doghouse? This is definitely a show of confidence here as he's right back out there and carrying the ball again.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.
So for Mexico City, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And now they'll